Good day, everyone. Imagine a world where every person has equal access to opportunities, where geographical, economic, and social divides no longer dictate the quality of one's life. This vision, though idealistic, is a powerful motivator for addressing the stark global divides we face today. My name is Jamin Joyce B. Balandra, and today I want to explore the realities of these divides and discuss how we can bridge them together. Let's start with economic divide. According to the World Bank, nearly 10% of the world's population lives on less than $1.90 a day. O dito sa Pilipinas, 111.18 pesos lamang. So this extreme poverty affects over 700 million people. Primarily, Sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. For example, consider the contrast between Silicon Valley and a rural village in Malawi. In Silicon Valley, tech startups funded with millions of dollars, pushing the boundaries of innovation. Meanwhile, in Malawi, a lack of basic infrastructure means that children often walk miles to fetch water, and electricity is a luxury. So, alam niyo yun? This economic divides isn't just about income. It's about access to resources, education, and opportunities. This perpetuates a cycle of poverty that is difficult to break. The digital divide is another critical issue. In today's hyper-connected world, nearly half of the population still lacks internet access. This digital exclusion prevents millions from accessing information, education, and economic opportunities. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, schools worldwide shifted to online learning. However, in countries like Bangladesh, only about 15% of the population has access to the internet. This left many children unable to continue their education, widening the gap between with and without digital access. So, alam niyo yun, sa hindi lang naman sa Bangladesh nangyari yung ganong sakuna, 'di ba? Kundi sa buong mundo nung nag-strike ang COVID-19, lahat tayo nag-shift sa online learning, 'di ba? Online learning or modular, kung ano pang tawag ng iba doon. Dito din sa Pilipinas, madami din nakaranas ng ganon. Yung walang access sa internet. Kaya yung ibang pamilya, mas pinili nilang patigilin muna yung anak nila. Pero hindi nga yung iba nga hindi na hindi yung mga magulang nila yung nagdesisyon nun. Kundi yung mismo yung bata Kasi syempre sa isip din nila, 'di ba? Na may sila din yung may hihirapan. Kaya mas piniling tumigil, mag-stop muna kasi ilang taon din naman tayo nag online learning, 'di ba? Nag-online class, nagkaroon ng modular dahil nga sa COVID-19 pandemic. At neto lang naman tayo ulit bumalik sa normal natin na learning na face to face, 'di ba? So bridging this divide means more than just providing internet connections. It involves building digital literacy and ensuring that everyone can benefit from technological advancement. So, itong huling divide na tatalakayin ko ay ang social divide. This divide encompasses disparities in health, education, and social services. These divides are often rooted in systemic inequality and disparities. For example na lamang dito ay ang US or ang the United States, one of the wealthiest countries, still struggle with significant racial and socio-economic disparities. The Flint water crisis is a stark illustration, predominantly affecting African American communities. This public health crisis highlighted the intersection of race, poverty, and governmental neglect. In developing nations, the situation can be even more dire. In India, the caste system has historically marginalized adults, preventing them from accessing the same opportunities and resources as others. So, yun. So, how do we bridge these divides? It starts with awareness and empathy. We must recognize our interconnectedness and the shared human experience. Initiatives like microfinancing have shown success in lifting people out of poverty. By empowering them to start small businesses, technology companies are working on affordable internet solutions for remote areas. And social movements worldwide are fighting discrimination and advocating for equality. But it's not enough to rely on organizations and governments. Each of us has a role to play. Volunteer. Support policies that promote equality. And use your voice to raise awareness. By working together, we can build a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. So, dito na po magtatapos ang aking TED Talk. So, I don't know if TED Talk nga ba ang kakalabasan itong aking ginawa. Pero, I did my best. So, yun. At ngayon, nakaabot ka dito sa dulo. Thank you for your time for listening to my TED Talk. At, yun. Madami akong natutunan. Prof. Atencia sa lahat ng itinuro niyo. Pero, ito yung pinili kong topic dito sa akin TED Talk. Ang global divides. Parang siya lang talaga yung tumatak sa isip ko. And sa mga nakaraan kong mga activity din po sa inyo. So, sa global divides lang din po ako parang nag-base nun. So, yun. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening po. And my name is Jamin Joyce Bibalandra and hanggang dito na lang po. Bye-bye!